What's up, what's up, what's up, my fellow Pisceans? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Today we are going down the rabbit hole with an energetic update. It's been a while since we've done these. Remember, this is a general reading, and generally this has to do with where you're at, not with where another person's at in your life. This is going to be energy that you are currently dealing with or something that you may have to overcome. So just a trigger alert first and foremost, but knowing that they've been both up and down, so we don't know where it's going to go. I guess we'll see when we get there. Okay, please like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live, knowing that that is a free way to support the channel, as well as connecting with your energy to get you out more resonating readings. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel further and getting a personal reading, that is always linked down below in the description box. I just want to thank you to anyone and everyone who has liked, shared, commented, subscribed, who has donated, is thinking about donating, who has gotten a personal reading or is thinking about getting a personal reading. You guys are making my world come true, and it means so much to me. Thank you. I'm sending a shout out to my OGs, my new G's, and anybody that allows me that precious asset, your time. It is an honor, a blessing, a privilege being here, giving you guys these messages. And my prayer, as always, is that any of the videos of mine that you happen to watch fall upon your hearts in a way that remind you to use your intuition, to use your discernment, to take back your power, and to make the decisions that serve your highest journey in this here, now, here moment. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get into it and see what messages are coming out for your guys' energetic update. Source, what messages do you have for Pisces for their energetic update? How can we help them out? What messages do you have for Pisces in regards to their energetic update? What do they need to know? What messages do you have for Pisces in regards to their energetic update? There's an illusion that's been brought to the forefront of you guys feeling like you need to be accepted by others. Not in a deep way like, oh my god, if they don't accept me, I'm going to, you know, freaking die. No, it has nothing to do with that. It's just that I think that you guys have realized your trigger, that, you know, triggers abandonment and triggers acceptance. Like, I need to be accepted. And you guys are coming into a space of actually having success at accepting yourself fully and seeing what it is, the things that make you feel not worthy. And you guys are moving away from those things. Like, you're not really inviting those in anymore. It was like before, it was like, oh yeah, I know that that doesn't make me feel good, but I'm still going to do it because, you know, I've done it for so long type energy. And now you guys are moving away from it. And it's bringing a new sense of excitement into your life and a new sense of understanding of yourself, and a new mindset is coming through. What messages do you have for Pisces source for their energetic update? Thank you. Okay. I'm getting rid of the bullies. That's what I heard. I'm no longer dealing with the bullies. Alright, let's see what comes out for you, Pisces. The energetic update for Pisces source. What do they need to know? Energetic update for Pisces. What do they need to know? Energetic update for Pisces. Wow, that was weird. Energetic update for Pisces. What do they need to know? Okay, look, there's your energy coming out first and foremost. Energetic update for Pisces source. Energetic update for Pisces. Didn't I say a new mindset? We've got, yeah. Oh, yeah. We've got the High Priestess or the Pulpess in the reverse. Energetic update for Pisces source. Energetic update for Pisces. Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh, and we've got Strength in the reverse. This is everything that I've said. And there's your energy. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups reversed. We have the Knight of Swords upright. We have the Moon reversed. And we have the Emperor. Okay, so I'm going to talk about this for just a second, and then we'll get into the depths of the reading here. So this could be you not being able to give love. Okay, like, you guys aren't, like, why I'm saying this is because Source wants me to talk about this. You're not able to give love right now because you guys realize you need to save yourselves. You need to save yourselves, but you'd been running away from something that was deeply unsettling to you guys. And now you're realizing that something that was unsettling to you is actually where your power lies at. This is so wonderful. So it's like when you guys maybe just settled for whoever it was that came in, whether that was a friend or a love option or whatever have you. You guys just settled for that person whenever they came in. And then all of a sudden now you're like not settling anymore. Like, look, bitch, get out my face. Unless you're real, you go on with your bullshit. And that's what is helping you guys save yourself from these negative connections that have made you feel as less than, right? They made you feel less than. And it's interesting because this is actually the reason you were getting involved in them, is because of not being able to heal the mother wound. You know, you guys weren't necessarily as close with your mom as you wanted to be. Or, you know, maybe your mom abandoned you emotionally, physically, mentally. Just couldn't be the mother that you needed when you needed her, right? And it was really hard for you guys, and that was very dangerous for you when people would abandon you, or if you abandoned yourself, it would set these emotions in motion. And it was these emotions were energetically moving in a way that was not pleasant, right? And so what has arisen from this? Like, look at this beautiful energy here. You guys are changing your perspective. And what are you changing your perspective on? Seeing how things look at face value, how you appear to society. So this is like the hype, and this is something that's been coming up today. It's like the hype of relationships, right? Like everybody's saying if you're not involved with somebody, there must be something wrong with you. Or you feeling like you appear a certain way because you're not in love with somebody, because you're not in a relationship when possibly all your friends are married and have kids. And, you know, or maybe for some of you on here, it's you got a divorce, and how that looks on you when everybody else is seemingly staying together. And suddenly what has happened is you've stopped embracing that idea. Like, you're just like, basically like, you know what? All my friends try to convince me that they're happy, but you know when somebody's not happy, and you know when someone's putting on a good face, and you know when someone is, you know, being fake. And it was because of that you guys actually were able to see that you were repressing your demons. You were pushing your demons back into the black hole. It was like, no, that's just not something I want to deal with. And it had to do with the mother wound. Okay, and this is about you guys walking through that gateway, walking into the depths of the darkness now, and you guys learning that you don't have to be ruled by these fears anymore. They ruled you for so long, and you read too deeply into everybody else's situations, and it was as you read into everybody else's situations, it made you feel less adequate, right? Like less worthy, less deserving. It made you feel so worthless of who you were and what it was that you were doing in your life. And you're like, why is it, like I keep hearing this, why is it that my life is struggling? Why is it that I'm the only one that doesn't have somebody like they do? Why is it that they're where they're at and I'm not where they're at, when I've done everything that they've done and more? And it's like, and you feel guilty for feeling these feelings. You feel guilty for asking these questions. But it was in turn that asking these questions, you were able to start seeing things from a different place. It was kind of like when you're asking, well, why am I not happy like them? But it was like weird because you started asking this question and it opened your eyes to the red flags of the situation in front of your best friend. Okay, this is just an example, guys, but your best friend. You're realizing they've been married for 7 years and they have kids, and you're like, oh, they're so happy. But then all of a sudden, the next time you see them, you realize that their smile doesn't quite reach their eyes. You realize that, you know, they're telling the same stories that they've told over and over again. And this is where their happiness resides around. Like, they're not making new memories with their loved one. They're not even trying to either. It's just like the spark is gone. It's like the things that you thought mattered before, you realize that you were basing your life on a lie of what other people were trying to show you. And in that, it has bubbled up some really deep subconscious energy. And now you're coming to save yourself. Like, you're coming to save yourself from your own broken heart. You're like, look, I'm going to battle for you, heart, because you're deserving of it. I'm such a romantic at heart. You know, like, you're so sappy and wonderful and beautiful and loving. Come on, Pisces, let's be real. I know, I get it. And because of that, it's like you guys are realizing that all along, your power was actually what you thought was your weakness, right? You thought that you had to settle, and you realize you don't. You thought that you had to have a title, and you realize you don't. You thought that you had to have this idea of what everybody says is a family, and you realize you get to make the family that you want, and you become the ruler of your own destiny doing this. You guys are protecting something very precious within yourself. You guys are looking after your inner child. You guys are looking after your heart. You guys are looking after your inner wisdom, not projecting that on others, but finding that all these people that are trying to claim that they're so happy and perfect and wonderful, you're realizing that it's helping you build a true foundation on what it is that you want. Not because of them, but because of them. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you're doing it because of you. You chose this destiny. You chose this direction. But it's because of seeing them for who they truly are. Because Pisces, y'all are some badass. I know. Y'all know. Psychic powers, that shit's a real thing. Like, you know. Emotionally, like the biggest empaths on earth, I feel like the deepest empaths that we have are Pisces. Mostly Pisces, okay? And that's not a slight to any other... That's not a slight to any other zodiac sign. It's just not. It's just that because we walk in the spiritual realm, we're ruled by both Jupiter, which is the planet of expansion, and Neptune, which is the planet of mysticism and, you know, all things mystery, all things occult, hidden knowledge. We see things, right? And I love that Purpose came out. We have 36, Purpose, and Shark. It's like you guys are bringing a situation to a close. You guys are letting it close. And you guys are finding your purpose in regards to this. It's like you guys have learned that you don't have to play by everybody else's rules. And that's what has brought you into a place of purpose. That's what brought you into a place of self-acceptance. And because of that, look at this. This is such a beautiful message. We have loyalty, red crane crown, and dog companionship. And because of that, you guys are attracting a true partner into your life. Somebody that's, it's like I hear partner in crime. You know, this is like the Thelma to your Louise, right? Like this is somebody that's going to be there through thick and thin. This is somebody that's going to stand beside you, and you're not going to any longer believe that you have to be like somebody else to be happy. Like, it's just not. You're coming into a very strong phase in your life. And that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, you're going beyond the threshold. Like, this card, I love this card because it talks about seeing beyond the veil. Like, going into that stuff, that area of life that nobody else wants to go into. And that's what you guys are doing. With the Veil of Shadows, number 43 and 7. Look at this. I can't make this up, guys. This is like seeing beyond the veil, right? Owning the darkness. Let's read a little bit. As a lotus blossom with deep, rich mud, in which she plunges her roots and draws great nourishment. From this mud, made of water and earth, growth happens, and great beauty is revealed. Your soul lotus thrives through the depth of emotion and aliveness of your body, into which she can plant herself and unfold as a lotus of light. Your soul lotus is blossoming just like a plant that outgrows the pot in which it has been planted and requires more soil to spread its roots and continue growing. Your soul lotus needs more mud, some more water and earth energy, so that it can grow and shine. In the spiritual worlds, all things serve, everything, including our darker emotions and parts of our body that we may not think are acceptable. They are actually good nourishment for our soul. The soul cares to love, or craves to love, and be in love with all parts of you. Like a passionate divine lover, it wants to hold nothing back and become completely spiritually intimate with all aspects and all parts of you, whether you have thought they were lovable or not. This can be challenging because it can feel extremely uncomfortable to visit and consciously engage in those aspects of our personality and our bodies that we have yet to really love and accept. Yet this is what you are guided to embrace right now. This process might be started by taking a class or engaging in a physical practice that honors the shadow part of you. If you have considered yourself an introverted person, it might be to begin to honor the counter side of this, and that part needs community and people in order to thrive. If you consider yourself a quiet person, you might need to explore how you find joy through sound, music, and energy, for example. If you consider yourself a passionate person, you could benefit from finding the part of you that is peaceful and content in the moment with things exactly as they are right now. And also, I'm hearing you guys could definitely benefit from moon work, which is embracing our shadow side. So isn't that everything? It's like you guys are finding your purpose of being, to become, based on for so long comparing yourself to where everybody else was. And it's in that comparison that you guys are honoring your shadow self. It's not about you being better off or somebody else being better off than you. It's not about that. It's like that comparison opened your eyes up to the fact that you're not in a competition with these people, even though you were trying to make it a competition with these people. You know, as a Pisces, when you're in your highs, you have the highest of highs. But when you're in the lows, you can very well have the lowest of lows. And that's where you guys are finding deep, deep spiritual healing in the deep subconscious of our minds. Things that you were afraid to acknowledge before, things that you were afraid to delve into. And now you are, and you're realizing that your emotions need your time, your energy, and your effort to save, and not trying to be where everybody else is. You're trying to be where Pisces is. And energetically, you guys are in such a powerful moment right now. So own that, because it's a beautiful reading, guys. This is a beautiful reading. I hope that this helps. I'm going to leave it there. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel down below. Set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow Pisceans, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again, mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.